Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's edition of the WT Coaches Show. I'm your host, Zach Barnes. Kicking things off for us this week is head softball coach Kevin Blaskowski. Coach, how are you?
I'm doing well.
Well, Coach, you just got home from a long road trip. You had two different series. You took on St. Edwards in a doubleheader and walked away with both of those, a 1-0 and then a 5-2 win.
Yeah, it was a long road trip. Left out last Tuesday and went down to Austin and faced a pretty good St. Edwards team on Wednesday. Saw a really good arm in the opener and thought it was a really good pitcher's duel. And Chelsea Skipper did a great job. And then we brought Kylie Halbert in out of the bullpen, and I thought they really worked well together. And we didn't create a lot of offense, but we were able to get the win. And then in game two, I thought we did a really good job of creating some early offense and pulled that one out with a big 5-2 win. And Alexis Alfonso threw a really good game for us there. And Tori Byer came in and got some work in and pulled a save. So that was a good opening series of the trip.
And then right after that, you took a couple days and then you hit Texas A&M Commerce on the road, and you got the 3-1 against them. You dropped the first game with a lot of errors. From what I understand, kind of plaguing you a little bit, but then you took the last three.
Yeah, we were originally scheduled to play Friday, Saturday, and the weather forced us to push it back to Saturday to Sunday, which extended our road trip. So we had to have a day off Thursday rather than driving all the way home and then going back to Commerce. We just took a day off in the Dallas area and kind of relaxed and tried to gather ourselves up a little bit and worked out on Friday. And we came out on Saturday a little flat in game one and made a couple of early mistakes and dug ourselves a pretty deep hole, but we fought back and still had a chance to win it in the seventh inning. But they did a good job and capitalized on our mistakes, and that was the first loss of the season. And our big challenge, I think, has been how would we respond when we finally had that first loss. And I thought the girls did a great job in game two. Alexis Alfonso came out again and threw a great ball game and did a really nice job. And we were able to pull that game out again with a 5-2 score there. And I was happy to get the split on Saturday. But again, another great challenge was day 6 of a road trip on Sunday and how would we come out and respond? And we got behind early yesterday and really found a way to fight and scratch and pull out the first game win in kind of our cardiac buff style. We won it in the last 3 innings. And, I think that really catapulted us into game 4 yesterday. And we came out and jumped on them early, and then they came out and scored 4 runs in the first inning. And we brought Tori in. Again, she's kind of become the short reliever or long reliever out of the pen, and she came in, did a great job, and threw zeros the rest of the way. And we were able to pull that game out 11-4 and come out of there with a big series win. And to think we were going to be undefeated all year probably wasn't going to happen. But to respond after the first loss and come back and win the next 3 and win the series, I thought that was really big and showed a lot of character.
And coming up next for you guys, you'll head to Oklahoma and you'll you'll host Cameron on Friday, Saturday. That's always a fun series whenever you also meet up.
Oh yeah, Cameron's become very good in the last couple of years. Coach DeLong does a great job, and he's a good friend of mine, and I have a lot of respect for him and his program. And they're playing really well right now. They're in second place, and it's going to be another one of those situations where we need to go out and win a series to keep our lead and stay where we want to be at the top of the conference race. But we need to take a couple days and rest and recover, and then we'll start gearing back up Wednesday and Thursday to get ready for Cameron. And hopefully we continue to score runs, and if we pitch well, I think we'll be okay.
Well, Coach, I'd like to thank you for joining us, and good luck this weekend.
Thank you very much.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to this week's edition of the WT Coaches Show. Up next for us is baseball head coach Matt Vanderburg. Coach, how you doing?
Doing well. Thanks for having me.
Well, Coach, since we saw you last, it's been a couple weeks, and you hit the road took on Cameron, and you got a 3-1 weekend against them. Well, rather a Sunday, Monday against them because the rescheduled games due to weather stuff. But then just this last weekend, you hosted Angelo State and ended up splitting the series 2-2. It was exactly what you'd expect for two teams battling for that top spot.
Yeah, the Cameron weekend was one of those survive-type weekends. They're a really good team playing on the road. They stole one from us late, and we stole one from them late. So it was a good way to go on the road. It's always good to win a series on the road, so we're excited about that. And then we were in short rest going into Angelo. So we had to adjust some stuff with our pitching a little bit. Went to McAllister game 1 because he had missed the series before with some family stuff. And he came out and did an outstanding job in bad conditions. It was really cold. 40 degrees and 30, 35 mile an hour winds. So it was good to see there. But all 4 games, just like what you would expect, 4 really close games. We blew a lead in the 7th inning in game 2 that we typically don't blow, and they kind of dropped one to us in game 3. So it was back and forth, and then game 4 was just back and forth the entire time. I thought Luke Wycheck did an outstanding job for us for that start, and then they were able to get some runs in the last inning and was able to win that game. So they won 2 games late in the late innings, and that's something we kind of pride ourselves on. But got to tip your caps to them. They did an outstanding job, was able to come in here and split the series with us. So we'll look forward to going back down to their place in a month or so.
And then coming up next for you guys, you'll hit the road and you take on Eastern New Mexico down in Portales. What kind of things are going this week? Because I know you guys are working through some injury stuff.
Yeah, it's another short week. We've moved our schedule up to Thursday, Friday, Saturday because of Easter. So we're going to be pushed again, but they're going to be the same way. It's just going to be a survival type week going down there. It's a tough place to go play. It's our rivals, being an hour and a half away from them. It's going to be a tough one. They're a really talented team. They just won their last game against Kingsville, so we're going to have to play our best baseball. We are a little bit banged up, but everybody at this time of the year is banged up. It's no excuses. We have no excuses. We're deep. We're deep for a reason. So we're going to go down there with what we got and figure out a way to win ball games.
And when looking back kind of at this weekend, for the most part, you only pitched 3 or 4 guys on the first 3 games, and you didn't really have to go deeper into the bullpen until Sunday. Does it really kind of help for this weekend? Yeah,
I thought all of our starters did a really good job. McAllister, Trujillo, and Moore all did outstanding jobs, went late in the games and stuff, and we kind of rode them a little bit longer than we typically do. Just because we were on short rest from the week before and knew we were going in short rest this week and stuff. So, and our bullpen's been tested the last couple of weeks. So, and Kyle Tenius, who's done an outstanding job for us, has thrown a bunch. He threw a bunch for us this past weekend, more than probably what we wanted to. But they're crucial games. You can see how crucial they are when Angelo State brings their number 1, Matt Shannon, back to save to close out the final game and stuff. So they're crucial games, but we'll regroup and get a little bit healthier, hopefully, going into this week. And we are on short rest again, so don't know exactly what our rotation is going to be yet. We'll kind of take a look at that and look at pitch counts and see how guys feel the next couple of days, and then get our rotation set. And it is a little bit different this week because we're going the 9-inning games both Thursday and Friday, and then on Saturday we're actually doing the doubleheaders. So that's a little bit different. We haven't played it that way since I've been here, so we'll kind of look at those different options that we've got.
Coach, I'd like to thank you for joining us, and good luck this weekend.
All right, thanks very much.
Thank you for joining us this week on the WT Coaches Show for the WT Sports Network. I'm Zach Barnes. We'll see you next week.
She's going to hit this one out into left. It's going to land in the park. One runner comes home to score. 2 runs come in to score for the Lady Buffs. Lacey Taylor and Ashley Harden come in to score for the Lady Buffs off of the single by that lady right there, Courtney Coveney. Coveney having a solid day so far today.